242 is awake. Oh, 747 is awake. $215 going 1041 tonight.
Welcome on board.
Iowa again. There's Kane. It's me. Okay. 215 to any units. Anyone willing to take a cadet along?
747 to 215, repeat last.
215, stand by real quick.
10-4.
What's your 20?
VPD, second floor.
And 4.
That explains a lot. They're all in the same freaking vehicle. So they're gonna be here in a moment.
Oh, I got something for you, Zach.
That's
Alright,
why you
we'll,
all were. Okay.
So currently what's going on is he's an F2 in training, as you know, and I'm his FTE. I'm currently evaluating him today, right now. I'm taking
All right.
notes on him, so I do apologize for not being around for you. But go ahead.
All right, we are going to run through the process of booking a suspect. So if you'd like to take the elevator down to the ground floor for me, please.
I
Personally, if I was you,
awaken.
I'd make the rookies take the stairs.
I
That's just
awaken.
evil.
Am I not coming through? Huh, weird. Hi, I am saying hi.
There we go. All right, you can all hear me nice and clearly. All right, are we all aware of what this is?
The,
Locked gate.
Right.
it's the
You-
gate that stops people from getting out.
Excellent. You will be surprised about the amount of people that leave these bloody things unlocked. If I
Well,
find out that you've left these unlocked, you will be driving on a unicycle, bright pink, for the next month. These doors always stay locked. Is that
No.
understood?
If we find that they've left them unlocked, I will start filling out their transfer papers to LSPD as they fucking speak.
I mean, pink unicorn, LSPD, it's the same thing. Right, moving on.
Exactly.
Okay. So we are going to run through a role play environment very, very quickly because we've got more pressing things to do, but you need to know these. So we are just going to pretend that you have a suspect in handcuffs. They've done something subjective enough to land them in this situation. This is holding. Okay. You've got the garage through there. The elevators take you up to the first, second floor and the helipad. You have the suspect in handcuffs. So the first start of the processing is to try and identify them. Okay. So hopefully, whilst they're in your vehicle or in your custody, you've maybe attempted to get some information out of them. Oh, mate, you sort of forgot to tell me your name. Hopefully, they drop that ball. Okay. So you will be taking them into this room if you'd like to follow me.
I was going to play the part of the suspect for you.
Ah, you love that part.
Of course, I always want to be playing
Right.
the suspect. You
Like
king.
Spain cuffs.
So at this point, you have already patted them down. You have already read them their Miranda rights because that was the first thing you will be doing. Okay? Understood?
Mhm.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Awaken, he's a friend
So
of
that is
mine.
fundamentally important. I want you to read them their Miranda rights at least of a minimum of twice. One, the second you put them in those handcuffs, and two, the second you take them out of those handcuffs and place them in the cell. Okay?
Okay.
Why do you do that though?
In case they missed it the first time. Also, just to cover your own ass.
Yeah. You need to fundamentally make sure there's one question in those rights. That's pretty important. Do you know what that is?
Do you understand these rights if I have read them to you, and do you have any questions?
Correct. Okay. Now, some people are going to be like, no, I don't understand. No, I don't
He
understand.
is
Read them a few times. Make it abundantly clear.
747 K
If
Sterling.
there's another colleague nearby, get them present so that they can witness you reading them their rights. Okay. If they're just being, morons, and it's pretty clear that they do understand, just keep reiterating them every now and again. Okay. Right. So this is part of booking. I'm pretty sure you understand what it is. Um, now we are switching to the new tablet. So when you bring someone in, like I said, you have already read them their rights. You have already patted them down for any weapons, sharp objects, anything that can harm yourself or them. Okay, so you can take them out of handcuffs at this point. I probably would try and keep them in, just for a bit of extra security until you get them to the cell. You'll ask them to stand up against this wall to face yourself. You're then going to pull out your tablet. You are going to take a picture of them. Okay. Once you have that picture, that will be on your tablet, your phone, however you want to do it. I would recommend the tablet because we are, like I said, we're switching to the new system, so it's best to keep it all on the same system, right? Are we all up to speed so far? Any questions?
I would like to stress on the fact as well, if you find it difficult to take a picture and get the right angle on your tablet, you can use your phone because your phone is air linked to your tablet.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's correct.
So any
Yes.
picture I take with my phone should also go to my tablet?
Yep, you'll have two folders, and you'll have one what's your general pictures, and then you'll have a folder what says my phone. In that my
Um,
phone folder is your pictures from your mobile phone.
just on that note, just for the time being, just to be extra cautious, take one on your tablet and one on your phone. Okay. Just because we are switching, sometimes it can be a bit difficult. As long as you've got one on each, you can't go wrong. Okay.
I
And
see.
All right.
currently,
Cool.
I'd also recommend making a backup of your reports on somewhere in your head, because I had it a while ago where I read a whole ass report and then 10
Yeah.
minutes later it went fucking poof and I had to write it again.
Yeah. Disappeared.
Because
Okay.
me and Kane were looking for that for nearly half an hour.
Did you find it?
Nope, I had to rewrite it.
No,
I
had to
just
read it.
said.
So,
Right.
oh,
Let's
great. That's great.
let's continue. Okay. So you've now got the suspect's photo. All right. So most people think that doing fingerprinting here is a pretty good idea. Now, depending on the suspect, whether they're showing no signs of violence, I would recommend continuing keeping them in cuffs at this point. Um, once you've taken their photograph, we can move through to the next part. All right, these are the holding cells. Okay. Now, at this point, hopefully you've got some information on the suspect. Okay. If it's being a little bit more difficult, you might need to take them into the interview room, interrogation, whatever, however you want to call it. Probably would avoid the word interrogation. Okay. So if you can
Questioning
just
room.
the questioning room. That's right. Okay. So, um, hold on, but if you stand in front of this cell for me. All right, you are the suspect. So get them in front of you, facing the cell. Okay. You are going to ask them to walk into the cell. All right. So if you could just walk into the cell for me and put your face against the rear wall. Thank you. You're then going to lock the gate. Okay. If you could just come to the bars and face away. Okay. At this point is the safest point for you to uncuff the suspect. They can't get to you. They can't take a swing at you. All right. All right. There you go. You are now unhandcuffed. Okay. If you can just face me and place your index finger through the bar, removing your gloves for me, please. Okay. This is where you would take the fingerprint. Okay. Again, it's the safest way for yourself and them. There can be, you know, very little allegation of foul play if they're inside a locked cell. Blah blah blah. All right. So,
I got a question.
of course.
What if they refuse to step near the cell or refuse to, you know, do anything, to follow your commands at all?
Got the cells open.
Okay. So
Go outside. listen to your FTO, and you just go outside and just listen to your FTO and what he's saying.
So, what we have done is we've gone from the photograph room, okay, and they are in handcuffs at that point. That front gate is locked. They can't go anywhere. If they start to run, you need to stop them, okay?
No, 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 no,
Now,
no. What I mean is they refuse to step up to the front gate right here
yeah, hold
and
on, I'm getting
refuse
there.
to just. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Okay, so like I said, when we're in that room, you need to determine whether they're going to be violent, whether you've got any, suspicions of fleeing. Okay, if you do, then you escort them here. Okay, you don't let them freely walk. You escort them here. If they're being violent, etc., then it's your duty to get them in this cell. Okay, and like I said, you keep them remained in handcuffs so that they can't swing. Now, unfortunately, you are going to get people that aren't going to play ball. Okay, you need to use your intuition, what you think is best.
Kind of like this.
Yeah, you can't kind of like that. Okay, so you need to just use your intellect. Okay, you should always have the upper hand on a suspect. All right, you need to make sure that you follow procedure and get them in and get them booked. Okay, now hopefully you've already ran their plate of their vehicle. You've gathered evidence at the scene, so you have some form of idea of who the person you have. Okay, gathering evidence at the scene before you bring them in is pretty important. If you've got a colleague that's on scene with you, you can ask them to do it whilst you bring them into processing. Hopefully, by the time they've done that and you're beginning the process of booking, they can say, "Oh, it's Kane Sterling that did it." Okay, you can say, "Oh, right, is your name Kane Sterling?" No, it's not. Okay, well, check your tablet, check the MDT. Is there any profiles on there? Is there any number plates that match? Any weapons licenses that match? Any serial numbers? Use what is available to you. Okay, you have all the systems, you have all the technology to use it. It's going to be very rare that you have someone and you don't know who they are. Okay.
I've always used the fingerprint scanner in the room in there.
Yep. Again, it's down to you how you do it. This is just how I
Okay.
do it. Okay.
Okay.
If you feel like it's more successful for you to do it that way, please do it that way. I'm only teaching you this way because this is the fundamental safest way to do it. You are taking away any advantage from them, and you're quote unquote taking the high ground. Okay. All right. So again, once they're in the cells and they're handcuffed, you have already searched them at this point. Most people do carry around their IDs with them, so you're going to get an identification, um, licenses, weapons. Check everything. Okay.
All
Any
right.
questions at this point?
No.
Nope.
All right. Okay. Now, depending on what the crime is, all determines whether you're going to send them to jail, whether they're going to spend their time in holding here, um, or whether you're just giving them a bloody stern talking to. If they're here, they're probably going to do, some form of punishment, right?
Yeah, of
Now,
course.
if a fine is to be attached and a jail sentence, you fine them first, okay? Don't jail them, then fine them. We all understanding on how to find somebody, whether it's a citation for parking or something more sinister.
Do we think about finding them, or do we do
Yeah.
it through the um the other? There's this other way to do it that I've.
So you no longer do it through the tablet or through the MDT. So you will think fine. You will think of their number, okay, and then the amount of the fine. So just for training purposes, Cold Harbor, if you would like to think fine, my number is 84. I'm feeling today, and then you can find me $1. There you go. Simple as that. Okay.
All right, that makes sense.
Okay. 242. Would you like to do the same, or are you confident enough?
Um,
Perfect. There we go. Now, you need to make sure that in your paperwork date and time of the fine, how much is the fine, what it was for. That's going to be all in your paperwork, okay?
All right.
All right. Now, in your system, when you're booking someone, is there something more important to look at? There we go.
No, I was checking the date and time too,
Okay.
because that's the only way to check it. Because the tablets can't check it apparently.
Now, when you're in your tablet and you are associating the crimes to the suspect, the tablet is a wonderful bit of kit. It's going to tell you the recommended fine and the time. Now, when you're processing and whether you're going to send them off to jail or you're going to keep them in holding, the moment that they sort of give you an idea to who they are is whether you reduce that sentence or not. Okay. If they're playing ball, look, mate, I know I messed up. My name's Kane Sterling. I really shouldn't have stole that. Okay. Look, I'm sorry. I'll go along with you. I'll do what I need to do. Look, maybe not give them the maximum sentence, maybe a bit lenient on them. Me personally, I couldn't give a shit. You're here for a reason. You've broke the law. Tough. Okay. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. It's down to you. Okay. It's never really a situation that you need to go over the recommended. Just do it by the book, okay?
All right.
Okay, so like I said, when you're filling out your paperwork, which I would recommend doing once they are happy in that cell, you've checked whether they need any food or water, you've done everything you need to do via processing, get your paperwork sorted out. It's going to take you a minute or two the first few times. You will get used to it, and once you've done that, check the time, check the amount of the punishment. If they've got 2 or 3 months left, keep them in the cell, walk them out, take them out back, and you can release them after that. Okay, preferably don't take them through the bloody office. Ask them, hop in the car, take them out back and release them. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Other than that, like I said, it's going to show you the recommended time. Fine them first and then jail them. All right.
All right.
Okay. Now, whilst they're in this cell, what are we going to do? What's one thing we're going to say to them?
Their Miranda rights, ask them a question, and then possibly ask if they want a lawyer.
Okay. Well, that's part of Miranda rights, isn't it?
Yes.
Part of it is they have the right to an attorney present during questioning. If they can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to them. Okay, at no cost to them. So it is part of their rights, and if they've agreed that they've understood said rights, then they're already privy to that information. But you're going to read them as soon as you arrest them and as soon as you put them in their cell. Legally, you are then covered. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, at any point you are struggling, you don't really know what to do, you don't want to make a mistake. If there's a colleague nearby, ask him. Okay. There's never a shame to ask for a bit of help. It's better for it to be done right than to be done wrong. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that covers everything. As long as you fingerprinted them, you've taken the photos, you've done all the evidence logs that you need to, any gunshot residues, any testing that you feel like you need to do, you've booked them. All right.
All right.
All right. 969. I think that's me.
Do we jail them the same way? Think about jail, and then the months, just to make sure.
So that is through the tablet.
Okay.
I think there was. I believe you can do it that way, but I mean, safer to just do it all through the tablet. You'll see it. It's there.
Go to like.
Right. If
any
you two
case.
want to take 2 minutes, maybe go and get some water or something,
Uh,
and we'll meet back up in 2 minutes. I'll tell you, we'll meet you on the second floor in about say 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh,
okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Meet you up there.
all right. That makes sense. I got it now.
Perfect.
Right. There's no jail option. What the fuck? I am. Fuck you, I guess. So would I just, if I want to, would I just make a new report and then just do it that way? I guess. Anti-mask law? That's right down the road. 215 to 969 direct.
Send it.
I think we have a speeding vehicle that keeps going past the PD.
10-4, give me a second.
Anti-mask law. Basically, you can't wear a mask in public areas or you can get fined. I don't know where it is, but he keeps going
7-4.
by.
Two for two. Do you copy?
Copied.
20.
Evidence locker is just finishing up a report.
10-4. Are we code 2ing up there or just code 1?
Up where?
Ooh,
Oh.
bit of a training exercise.
Do you want me to give you a little bit of training exercise with Jace? You guys start going up there and I just fucking blast past you.
Yeah, I don't know what your vehicle looks like, so that's a good point. Yeah, let's do
Yeah. All right, Zach, you're with me.
747 to 242, if you can meet me out the front of VPD when you are ready.
10-4.
747, let me know when you're ready to continue, and I will go ahead and get everything set up.
10-4.
For evidence lockers, we just use the report number.
10-4.
All right, let's go get some fuel.
So we're just gonna speed on by.
Yep, this is a training exercise for Jace currently, and it's going to lead into training exercise for both.
All right. What do you want me to do?
You're staying in the car with me. You'll figure out what we're doing when we get up there.
All right.
You're gonna be staying in the car, and you're gonna get pitted with me in this vehicle, so you know how it feels to be on the receiving end of a pit. Is there a gas station down here? There is, isn't there? Yeah.
There is. Take the next left.
Yeah. And then after that, we're going to switch places. You're going to go into the car with 747, and 242 is going to jump into my vehicle, and and we're going to let you do the pit. And
747 to
him figure it out.
242, is there a case file number on that? Is there a case that's been written up yet? Or an incident?
Just the report.
So
The only true art is being made right now by us.
I imagine you don't want me to ever drive this thing during a training exercise to escape the cops.
No.
Report 1558.
This is my new baby. I put a lot of money into this.
thought we were talking about the suspect chase
Uh-oh,
earlier. I
uh-oh,
thought
uh-oh,
from may have
uh-oh,
written a report, but I
oh,
don't think there's a report that's been written up.
Alex, Jesus.
oh.
I'll catch up with them later on it.
Why, Alex? Why?
I didn't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, who would
Make
have?
sure you're buckled up as well, by the way.
I am. And yeah, I mean,
7472969, we will be posting radar on the Sonora Freeway northbound just after the casino in the lay-by. We'll let you know when we're posted up.
10-4.
the only thing to make this worse is to put red headlights and blue underglow.
Yeah, but no. So we're gonna just sit up here.
Give them like 2 minutes of peace.
Gonna let them get set up. They're gonna let us know, and then we just fucking go for it.
We should wait an extra minute just to make them, just to make them wait just a bit longer and then finally settle down and relax. Then we speed by.
Oh no, Jace doesn't know what's happening.
Oh,
It's only me, Kane, and you that knows what's happening. And the only reason you know is because you're in the same vehicle as me.
yeah, but I think he figured it out when he said, "Ready when you are." He's on our
All Jace
frequency.
knows is we're setting up a fucking training exercise. You don't know nothing else.
Oh, so he thinks we're just probably at the airstrip setting it up. Okay, that makes sense.
And you just know this is getting played.
Oh, 1NL. Oh God.
What?
7472969, we are in position at postal 659 in the lay-by of Los Santos Freeway northbound.
10-4. You know what? We're not gonna play this.
747, show us 1038 on Los Santos Freeway northbound.
10-9. Advise, if you're on a 38, that's not us. We need to get some distance so I can fucking get some speed.
Have they broken off yet? Jesus,
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
That is why I knew that was gonna happen.
Are they still on the 38?
747, show code 4.
10-4, let me know when you're ready.
10-4, continue.
Let's do this.
Make sure you're buckled up.
I'm always buckled, I never unbuckle.
You ready? Oh, the headache. Where are they?
Just keep speeding through. We're running into them.
Uh, 747, heading northbound on Sonora Freeway, going to attempt at 1038.
That is the scariest thing.
747.
Let's not say anything.
No lost.
Oh, broke his ankles.
We are currently in pursuit of a black vehicle heading northbound, 747 plus 1.
Right, I'm gonna go
Suspect
silent
is
now.
taking the
Yeah,
exit
same
of
here.
Sonora Freeway. It's a left. Now heading northwest on Route 68. Speeds of 70 miles an hour.
I'm gonna go blackout shortly.
Heading westbound, Route 68, speeds of 100 miles an hour. Say left onto the air.
Did I hit them?
Nope. He goes pit, and then he tries to freaking pit you, and then he just straight up misses. Oh god. You literally
747 suspect is still circling the airstrip at Palito.
brake checked
70
him,
miles an hour.
basically.
Given my +1 permission to pit.
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna let him do a couple more because that wasn't great. Oh, they put us right.
Thank you.
747 dispatch, we are exiting the airstrip, heading west on Route 68. Speeds of 60 miles an hour. Suspect is now heading north back onto the airstrip, Palito. We are now heading off-road, eastbound, speeds of 60 miles an hour, heading north.
They still got eyes on us.
They still got eyes on us. Oh wait, nope. Wait, keep
No.
going. They don't have eyes.
Suspect is still driving around the airstrip.
How? Damn,
Speeds
he's
of
got
50
good
miles an hour.
eyes.
Oh, he does. That's how it's done, Zach.
Right.
.747 has lost visuals of suspect.
Get up behind them.
I'm gonna. We're going to.
And lights.
What happened?
747 suspect is driving in circles around us. Suspect vehicle is heading northbound on Palito at
I'm gonna be a dick.
Sandy Shores airstrip. Pitting maneuver.
He's got a good pit on him.
I know.
Suspect is
Jeez
speeds
as
of
well.
80 miles an
And
hour,
brake.
still driving around the airstrip.
And I'll let him get one in.
Oh!
You see how it
Vehicle
feels
is
to be
heading
pitted now?
northbound on the airstrip,
Yeah.
speeds of 90 miles an hour. 90 miles an hour.
As he just straight up
Oh.
kills us.
Now to the next pit.
Vehicle is now heading southwest
gonna go
on the
ahead and do
airstrip,
something
speeds of
with him.
90. Okay, box them in.
Oh.
Right, cadet, take control.
Put the gun away.
Or what?
Put the gun down.
Or what?
Or you will force me to use lethal force. I'm asking you again. Put it away now.
Alright, fine. I don't want to get shot.
Turn around.
No.
Walk away from me. Turn around. Put your hands behind
No.
your head.
Why the fuck would I do that?
That is a lawful order. Put your hands behind your
I
head.
don't give a
and turn
fuck what a
around.
lawful order
I
is.
will tase you.
I don't give a fuck what you do.
I will tase you as your last warning.
Okay. Oh.
Perfect execution. Okay, let's get those sirens off. There we go.
Okay, see
All
here.
right.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know something. Great situational awareness on him. I had
Okay.
my taser aimed at one of you the whole time. Just
So,
to test your both situational awareness as well.
all right. Hold on. So, the good use of taser, make everyone aware. Me personally, I probably would have tased him a long time before you did. It took several steps towards you. It's down to you. Just remember, he had a firearm. Okay. The second he takes a step forward, hit that taser. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now you did have a taser. I did see that, but you were also staying in the vehicle, so I wasn't too worried about being drive-by by a taser. Okay. So how do we think that went?
Apart from getting my vehicle pitted while I was out of it and getting hit by it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sorry.
ouch. I
So
just saw him go flying and ow.
Yeah, I could not stop on the dirt.
yeah. So one thing with a pit maneuver is the slower you execute the pit maneuver, the more successful it's going to be. Okay. Now a pit maneuver is hitting using your vehicle on this front wheel or the other front wheel and using the momentum, the kinetic energy of your vehicle into theirs. Okay. It's not about hitting them as hard as you can. Sometimes you do need to do that. I understand it, which is why I did say to you, hit them hard, hit them hard. Okay. It's about using the weight of your vehicle plus the speed, the kinetic energy, and pushing it and causing them into a spin. Okay. No, unfortunately, this driver, very skilled, just could continue on. Okay. So we're going to just keep attempting it. Now, the area that we're in is very, very open. Okay, there's no one really here, so there's a very minimal chance of casualty. Now, out of that entire situation, what is the one thing that a pit maneuver was not acceptable in that situation?
When he got out of the vehicle. I would also say
Okay,
when Oh wait, you mean when is it not acceptable? In
yeah,
general? Speeds over, I think it's 70 miles per hour, I think.
okay. So we were doing on average between 80 and 90 miles per hour. Okay, you want to keep it under 80, just for safety. Okay, um, depending on the situation, again, it's all situational, but don't just use that as a rule of thumb. All right, you want to be careful. You don't do it on a bloody mountain pass where they're going to fall off the cliff. You don't do it in the city when there's other people driving around. You wait for an opportunity and then you execute. Okay, and that don't just go pit maneuvering people. Ask for permission. If there's a senior on the radio, permission to pit, permission to pit. If it's granted, go. Okay.
Also, be advised your senior may ask what the weather conditions are like and also what the roads are like around you. Can you answer me as to why they would ask that?
Yes. If it is, say, icy on the roads and there's snow everywhere, if you go for a pit, you don't know what's behind that thick of fog. And when you pit them, not only can they go sliding unusually far, you can also lose control of your own vehicle and crash also, putting your own life at risk.
Honestly, perfect answer. Yeah.
Is it just the snow and ice though?
No, it can be rain, high winds, anything that can cause your vehicle to lose control, really. Even dirt.
One more. Eve, there we go. That's the answer I was waiting from you. Okay. So anything
Now,
that can cause your tires to lose grip. Right. Now, just a really stupid question. Okay. Does anyone know why we've got grip on the tires? Do we understand what the grip is for?
define grip on the
The
tires.
tread on the tire.
Oh, certain tires are better in certain conditions. Off-road
Okay.
tires are better for off-roading, for
Okay. So
example.
the tread on a tire is to, as the wheel is spinning, the tread flicks out dirt and water to maintain grip. Now, I don't know if any of you watch NASCAR or the Formula One, the bold tyres grip the road best. But what happens in the rain in Formula One or the NASCAR, and they're wearing bold tyres, they just spin around. Okay, so this is one thing you've got to think about when you're pit maneuvering in adverse weather. Again, it's situational. Remember I said to you earlier, POP, P-O-P, person, object, place. Where are you? What are they doing? What's the conditions? Okay, so it's all things you've got to think about whilst you're doing this sort of thing. And it's down to your judgment. Do you think you need to pit? Could you not box them? Could you not cut them off? A pit maneuver is kind of the taser of the car, you could say. Okay, it's kind of not the first thing you're going to go to. Perhaps it's the next step. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Erickson, do you feel like that went well?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely need
Okay.
to work on it, but
Yeah. I think my comments to you is distance measuring. Make sure that, you know, when you're driving along the freeway and it's like all the other cars are going slow because you're match speeding, try and do that with a pit maneuver as well. Okay. Don't come in at 70 miles an hour faster than them because you're going to launch them. Try and match their speed and use the momentum of said speed to move them. Okay. And that will also avoid any other people getting hit whilst they've got out the vehicle.
If you want me to, Jace, if you want to hop behind the wheel again, and I can go ahead and get in my vehicle again, and we can do it at a reasonable speed, so you're not struggling to hit that pit. I just wanted to see how you'd pit at high speeds.
Yep, I think that's a good idea.
Should we repair both vehicles first? I have advanced repair kits.
Mine will be fine for the time being.
Yeah, I think we'll do that in a minute. All right, if you want to take position in the vehicles you were just in, and we'll run that again.
I'm going to attempt to keep the speed at around about 45, 50.
10-4. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yep.
All
Okay,
right.
so we can see that the weight was shifted between one vehicle to the other. If we want to gather around the patrol car, we can keep the radio clear.
So,
822 is going to go at 10-6 up to one radio channel for 2 interviews.
so there's one thing I want to say. I figured this out a lot with the city. With how your head bubble works. Your head bubble can be completely different to another individual. So if you can pass me your keys real quick for your vehicle. Thank you. And I'm just going to position this into where I found the perfect pit procedure takes place for me.
You might want to move.
Believe it or not, on my head bubble, that is the perfect pit procedure, because then in everybody else's eyes, I am hitting their back tire, but in my eyes, I'm hitting their tail light.
Yeah, I noticed that when he went
You-
to pit. He kept
You
hitting our
want to go,
side.
because on that pit, in my eyes, you guys were T-boning me.
Interesting.
So if you want to go ahead and try the pit, how I've got that set up there, like just go for like the rear tail light and see how that pit works, and I'll let you know how it works in my eyes.
Yep, spin it again.
It's a strange thing. You've got to figure out what your head bubble's like.
That's right. That's right. So it's to an angle rather than in the middle. So like a diagonal approach. Yep. There you go.
That was a perfect fit in my eyes. You hit me directly on my back tire.
Yeah. So it's a more diagonal approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
have a question.
go for it.
Does he know what the difference was when he hit us?
Yeah. Whereabouts was your vehicle when you went and executed that pit? Because that was perfect for me. You hit me in my eyes directly here, and I spun out.
Yeah, for me it was a little bit farther back than right
Yeah.
there. It was like more of the side of your taillight.
Yeah. So in your head, spiritually, always aim for that because that is where your spirit bubble lies.
Oh, I meant the fact that we actually spun out and came to a complete stop instead of spinning just completely backwards, allowing us to hit the reverse to regain momentum.
Well, we didn't do it at a high speed, so there was no way in gaining control again. I mean, there would have been, but in there'd be no way in gaining control.
All right. Passenger and driver will switch out so that Cold Harbor, you jump in my vehicle, and Erickson, you jump in the pursuit. Okay. You jump in the suspect's vehicle. Sorry.
I got so confused by what you
You've
meant.
got
I was
for
like,
2
what?
minutes.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Chilly.
Have a go. All right. If 969, if we can go for a high-speed execution first, and then we'll switch to the slower one.
Oh, I don't plan on taking it easy.
All right. So remember, we're going to go for that diagonal approach. Okay.
Oh.
So right.
Chance.
Okay, and execute. Maybe a bit too far forward there.
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay, go.
If you wanted a
Still
cuddle,
in
just
pursuit.
tell me. You was door to door with me there.
So what we want to do is we want to hit them at a sort of 7 o'clock angle, okay, or a 5 o'clock, depending on the side. Keep going. Okay, now you can get into a better position. There you go. And execute. Better. Try again. Go. And execute.
Damn
Too
it.
far forward.
Yeah, I know. He keeps freaking
He's going
releasing
to.
it.
He's trying to avoid you. That's why. You're in a pursuit. You got to think like they do, okay? I mean, Jesus, perfect, but maybe a bit too too hard there.
No, that was not my fault. He didn't slow down.
All right, execute.
Oh, he braked. Of course he did.
Brakes.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay, kept hitting you on your side because I was trying to hit back.
All right, you might be a bit too far out here.
Okay. Oop.
So we want to keep about 10, 15 foot. Oh.
What the?
Okay, a bit tighter. Execute.
No.
Go. Perfect. Right, lights and sirens off. Yeah, so the first execution, you were a bit too far forward, okay? You were too far away from the vehicle. So what happened was...
in my
Okay.
eyes, I wasn't even
Yeah.
touching him at all.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I mean,
So in...
I wasn't touching him at all.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me just explain how we saw it, okay?
All
So
right.
the first execution was too aggressive, okay? In my eyes, both the vehicles were too far apart for an execution. So what would happen then is, as you came in, you're going too fast to hit a pit maneuver. At that point, you're just ramming him. Okay. The second one was much better, and obviously there was a much more violent outcome where he ended up coming straight off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And again, that one the distance was slightly too far, hence the more violent outcome. The third one, which you just did, was perfect. Okay, your distance between you and the suspect vehicle was spot on, about 15 to 20 foot. You came in at a diagonal 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock approach, and you executed the pit. He span out. That was much better.
Okay, yeah, because in my eyes, I don't even touch the taillight. I like sort of,
You're directly behind the trunk, aren't you?
yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said your head bubble. That's where you've got to try and figure out. That's what this pit training's for. You figure out where your head bubble lies and where you go for a pit.
Yeah.
Because on that first one, I ain't gonna lie. You said you weren't touching me, but I'm not gonna lie. You were fucking rubbing up on my door. We were door to door,
Oh wow. And, yeesh, so
like
I've
straight up. We
I've
were
got
door
a
to door.
I've got a very like late or early head bubble then.
Mm-hmm.
776, 10-8, 1041. How's it going tonight?
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
Kane, come with me a second.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Wow.
You fuck.
Weird sneeze. Weird sneeze.
And now he's just staring him down like the frickin' devil. There we are. Now he's calmed down. Jesus. Okay, I want to repair his car so badly, but I can't yet without his permission. I feel like they're both going to be in the car this time, and you and I are going to be passenger.
Uh-oh.
And when I get that urge, I don't know, just the way that they're talking away from us makes me think that. So don't be prepared, or so so be prepared for to test our own judgment here. Wow, okay, thanks.
Details.
I'm expecting
Right,
something
cadets, if you want to jump into
unorthodox.
my vehicle.
You're gonna both be with Kane for the time being.
Oh, okay.
776.
Go for 776.
Can you 76 to the Grapeseed BCSO office real quick?
10-4. Give me just a few minutes. Just get my car out.
10-4, thank you. If you want to, you can code 2 it up here.
All right. How do we feel a bit more confident after that?
I've always been confident in pits, but I never knew the bubble
215,
was that different.
747, and 242. How does it feel to know that you guys had some spectators while we did that training?
Oh.
10-9, repeat?
Had some spectators whilst you were doing that training. There was about 3 or 4 people stood at the gas station watching at the top of the airfield. I've just passed them.
Wow. I kind of feel like we weren't paying attention to our surroundings.
You're just popular is all.
Oh, hey baby, how you doing?
Does Sunday driving not match the speed of the road?
It can and it can't. Sometimes it
PD side?
matches it. Sometimes
Ocean
it doesn't.
King. We're doing some training right now.
Be nice to
I know
fucking do
rule
it
of
all
thumb
day.
is 90 on 4-lane freeways, but
776,
tends to be a bit more
76 to
lenient sometimes.
BCSO office.
That
Code
was
2.
not 90 miles an hour.
Nope. Goodbye. We're not catching you. That was 150 miles per hour. Maybe 200. Yeah, you ain't catching them, buddy. Good luck. Just why? Why tune your car that fast? There's no point. Well, I mean, I guess there is a point depending on what you want to do, but yeah. Yeah, I know.
Some people like their cars, I guess.
I know.
Show
The only
medic
one you would
3
have
starting
trouble
patrol.
again is against me. I know. I saw it.
Hello, showing you 10-8 code 1.
I'm in 10-8 all day.
And well, .969 is going to be 10-6, approximately 5 mics. 776, I am in the bullpen of the BCSO office.
10-4, I'm about 3 mics out, so.
All right, we can head up to the second floor.
He's getting a drink and head, so he'll be a minute.
Yeah, that's all right.
Seven seven six 23 at BCSO.
If you want to, actually, let's grab some food. I'm hungry. So make sure that door's always locked as well, all right?
Oh, I didn't know we could lock it.
But if they start to become violent, only bump up,
I didn't know we could lock that door. I was under the impression
Yeah, that
that
one's very important. That one.
No, I was under the impression that we couldn't lock it because only command could open it. But I guess I was thinking about the other door across from it.
Ah, the armory.
No, the other door across from.
very bad at explaining things.
Oh, that. Yeah, of course.
Okay. Do you know then maybe what probable cause is?
Ah, wonderful. Right. This room here. You both aware of what this one is here?
Yeah, it's the armory.
All right. Take a step in for me.
Make sure the door's locked.
Right. There's a little gift from me to you. If you could both pick up those with the required beanbags, please. There's one each and 10 beanbags each. They're just on the table there for you. All right. So now you both have a beanbag shotgun and 10 beanbags, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do in a minute is we're going to go try these out. Okay. We are going to be going back out in my vehicle. We will be putting our service pistols within the vehicle for the next exercise. Okay. For the purpose of the next exercise, even though that is a beanbag rifle, I would like you to act like that is your live firing shotgun. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me just double check.
I guess I don't need my flashlight always on that, you know.
Now, as long as it's still in there, mine beanbag is in the back of the patrol car.
Flip you around.
So, for training purposes, that beanbag is now going to be your live firing, and your taser is your taser. Okay? So, if we just want to pull our beanbags out and load them up. Perfect. Okay. Now, these beanbags are effective to about 15 to 20 feet. They are going to have more of an effective, well, they are more effective than a taser, and maybe you'll get to use them. I'm sure you will use them at some point. In this situation, they are live firing. Okay, we're going to pretend like they are live firing. But when you do use a beanbag round in a real life situation, they fucking are. Okay, they're going to down whoever you're shooting at them. Providing, if we stand out in the way, I'll show you sort of the range. So from about here to the elevator.
969 to all units on radio. Be advised that the next radio traffic that I will send in the next 5 minutes is going to be for training purposes only. No emergency response time is needed for any other units unless you are in this training session. Is that understood?
10-4.
Okay, so from here to the elevator, they're going down. Okay, it's gonna incapacitate them. Any further, it's really not going to do much. Okay, so from that range, it's probably just gonna bounce right off. It loses too much force by then. Okay, treat it like you would your taser. You wouldn't shoot your taser from 100 feet away. You'd get as close as you could. Okay.
Well, not too close, especially if they have a knife, but I get what you mean.
Well, yeah, you understand. All right, let's head
Zach
up.
is that bad.
Any food or drink, go and grab it now if you need it.
Okay, are you currently employed anywhere else?
Right, it's down to you who's driving. It's not me. Okay, if you would like to get us to the nearest gas station, fill the vehicle up. We'll go from. Okay, considering one is driving, I would like the passenger to give out any communications over the radio that is needed. But just for now, let's fill the vehicle back up.
Dispatch to any available units. Be advised, we've just seen a male around 6'8", wearing a brown tan jacket. What seems to be having a hood on it, glasses, short black hair. Currently just held a gun to one of the sheriff's department officers and taken away into a vehicle. Unknown location of their whereabouts at this moment in time.
10-4.
Okay, we need to fill up quick.
Yup, I can only fill it so fast. If I fill it any faster...
747, 10-9.
If I fill it any faster, I might overfill it or possibly damage the nozzle. So, but we'll be
Okay,
there quick.
Quickly tell me the description of the suspect once more.
Short black hair, tan jacket with a hood.
747, your last radio traffic was unclear.
Ignore last.
10-4.
747 plus 2, show us code 1.
All right, if you'd like to go code 1.
Where's the location again?
747, be advised, we've just had
BCSO
a
office.
male hold a gun to a BCSO officer and take him hostage in a vehicle. It's going to be a two-door, what seemed to be a Dominator GTX. Black in color with a blue pearlescent. Male is going to be around about 6'8", black hair and a brown hooded coat with glasses on.
10-4, 747 to 969. So we have a rough location of last scene.
Last scene was outside of the BCSO office going towards the shores.
10-4, 747 plus 2 on route.
Okay, clear for code 3. Head to Sandy Shores BCSO. Right, now, in this situation, de-escalation is vital, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You said Sandy Shores, unless you mean Grapeseed.
Well, BCSO, heading Sandy Shores.
Dispatch to 747.
Go ahead.
Be advised, we have got an APB out on this car. It seems like one of our traffic cameras tagged the car going southbound Palomino Freeway.
Southbound Palomilla Freeway, you're sat still, let's get moving.
10-4, en route.
Palomino Freeway, that's this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, you are currently heading northbound on the Sonora Freeway. You need to be heading southbound on the Palomino Freeway.
meaning
Okay,
the
He's
so
other
in
head to
freeway.
Rex's. You need to head to Rex's. Turn around.
Ah, okay. Sorry, not
Palomino
used.
Freeway is the Rex's. That's okay. I'm going to take the next off ramp and left at the top.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't know there was a highway out here.
Careful, careful, careful.
Ooh, buddy, what are you doing?
Are you aware of the vehicle that we are looking for?
Black two-door Oops. Black two-door Dominator, blue pearlescent.
Okay.
At 747 plus 2 heading southbound on Sonora Freeway.
Dispatch 747, be advised we have just got a security breach alert on our dispatch systems at the Noose headquarters. Postal is going to be 505.
10-4, 747 plus 2 already en route.
Whoa!
And 4.
Why would you brake in the middle of the highway?
Okay, you need to get to that new alert as quickly as you can. Postal 505.
Yeah, I have it marked for you.
Wonderful. Okay, in this situation, I want to hear dominance. I want to hear that loud voice. Assertion, okay?
All right.
And remember, lethal is your last option if you deemed it, okay? I don't want you to be gun-ho. And keep in mind, that beanbag is a live firing weapon. Let's try and use our tasers if we can, okay? And more importantly, let's use our voices.
Uh, 747 plus 2, 1023 at postal 505.
10-4.
Okay,
You see anything?
we're not parking up here. We need to
I
keep
know,
looking.
I know. I was marking the.
969-822, be advised this is a training exercise.
Oh, okay, I was concerned.
Okay, good. It opens.
Okay, go the other way around. Go the other way around. Let's keep looking. The ping was in the left car park. That's it. Keep going. Go. Here. Right, are we seeing anything? Drive through the bloody gate, mate. Let's go.
Oh, I thought it was auto open.
Right,
I
I'll
saw
give you
the
a clue.
Dominator.
You've already driven past it.
I know, I saw the Dominator.
Okay, let's get on scene. Secure the scene. Let's go. Stop. Get out. Let's go. Right, secure the scene. What can we see?
Dominator.
Right, anything else?
Door's been open, so that means they fled.
Well, it could mean that they are still here.
747 to dispatch, we have found the suspect vehicle. Show us code 6.
Right, I
10-4.
do not want to see you guys running off by yourself. We stay together as a unit. Understood?
10-4.
Yes, sir.
As soon as you see anything, I want you to take lead on this, okay? Use that voice of yours. someone else take lead. That's it.
The issue is they could be behind the building too.
Best keep your eye open.
Do we know if they're up top?
We do not.
Let's check up top.
Okay.
747 plus 2, we are still code 6.
Buzzard, buzzard,
Moving
buzzard,
slow.
up top, up top.
We need to be shouting. Make ourselves very known.
Suggest you start talking here.
Who are you? You are BCSO. Announce yourselves.
This is BCSO.
This is the sheriff's office.
The what? The bullshit county sheriff's office. What the fuck y'all doing up here?
Drum Medic 3.
Could ask you the same
10-6,
thing.
I'm an abandoned vehicle on patrol.
What are you doing up here with one of our officers?
Yeah, see, well, here's the problem. Your officer here said that New York style pizza was better than Chicago deep dish pan style pizza. We got a problem with that. We can't have that. Hey, fuck you, hey, I'm from Chicago. We don't talk about that shit here. Fuck your New York style.
Right, just keep in mind you've both got tasers out. Is there anything else that one of you could be doing?
Show Medic 3 back 10-8. Vehicles hitting the road by locals.
Keep them talking.
Okay. Word of advice, if one of you's got a taser, one of you keep your lethal. That is not a beanbag.
No, but...
There we go.
I mean, everyone can have their own preferences, right?
Nah, fuck that shit. We don't do that fucking New York style pizza where I'm from. Fuck.
Okay, de-escalate.
White hair, yours pink, huh?
You know, I like your style better too. You know, he can be wrong about some things, right?
Okay,
Doesn't mean he needs a gun to his head. He's allowed to be wrong.
We want to get that hostage free, okay? Let's try and talk to them. De-escalate the situation. Is there anything you can do to let, what can we do for you to let him go?
All right, sir. What can we do for you to let him go?
First of all, I want a Chicago White Sox snapback cap, and then I want a deep dish pizza. I want to make this fucking lovely man here. I want to make him eat it, and then I want keys to this here helicopter.
Okay, we can get you that pizza. We can get you that hat. Can you just let him go?
What about the helicopter?
Come on, announce it. Are you giving him the pizza or what? Come on.
Yeah, we can get you the pizza and the hat, and we can work on those keys. We're gonna have to get him to let you go in order to feed him that pizza for you.
Oh, I feed him it.
Right. So negotiating. You are negotiating now. Okay. It's a bit of to and fro. He needs to give you something, but you need to give him. He needs to be able to gain your trust. Okay.
All right. All right. We'll get you the pizza. We'll get you the other thing, and we'll work on the keys.
No, not the other thing. What did I want? Come on, for
White Sox.
We'll get you the hat. Do you want it signed by anyone?
Fucking hey. Even the whole fucking team. I even want the fucking the towel boy.
All right, we can do that. We can do that.
Can you hear me up there, mate?
Right now.
Can you hear me up there?
We need you to give us something in exchange.
Hold on. One of the most important things is you don't talk over each other, okay? Right, look, listen. We want to work with you, okay? Best outcome here is that everyone gets to walk away, okay? All right? Right, we're going to get you that pizza. We're going to get you that hat. All right? We just need you to possibly let him go, and we can talk a little bit further. How does that sound?
Well, if I let him go, how I know I'm gonna get what I want? How do I know
Well-
you ain't gonna just take him and run off?
Would unless we can jump 30 foot, it's a bit of a distance to keep between us, right? Now we're not gonna run up anywhere. You can stay exactly where you are. It's we're trying to make you feel safe, and unfortunately, we've got to keep ourselves safe too. Okay?
Yeah, that's right. I got the high ground, Anakin. It's over.
You do have the high ground. That's right. Okay. Now we've got the pizza on our way. We're gonna get you that hat as well. Now we're gonna hold up to our end of the bargain, okay? But we're gonna need a little bit of something from you as well. So how about you maybe just let go of him, and why don't we all just lower our weapons and just talk about it?
Say what? I let him go. He's gonna get down on his knees. That way he don't try nothing funny.
Okay, that's a positive step. We can do that. If you can just let him go, okay, and we can go from there. Okay, so remember, always try and keep a very clear line of communication. If you're both talking over each other, it's going to get misinterpreted. Okay, you're going to get confused, and more importantly, he's going to get confused and probably a bit pissed off too. All right.
There you go.
And also try not to keep
Almost.
edging forwards, okay? Because he's going to notice that.
See, it's like practice for tomorrow.
Okay. Now, hostage has been let go. He's come to an even playing ground. You've given him something, and he's given you something. What do you think we should do from here?
I would keep him talking.
Okay. Now, remember what I said earlier about person, object, place. Can you see a way up to him?
I can.
You can?
I can. Yes.
Okay. Now, you need to be thinking a few steps ahead, okay? Is one, he unfortunately has the extreme high ground. So tasers probably aren't going to do a bloody thing at this range, and your beanbag might not really do anything either. Okay. Now, in this example, we are using that beanbag as a live firing round. So we are
Yes.
going to try using our tasers if we can. But you're going to have to get up there. Okay. So you're going to have to try and convince him to let one of you up there.
Sir, I need to get a better look at him from here. Is it alright if I move up a bit closer? Oh.
All right, now come on, pretty boys.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
I don't want my pizza getting cold.
Of course not.
Hey, where you going?
Getting up there. It's the only way up.
All right.
Okay. So
No bullshit.
He has got
Don't you fucking bullshit me.
I'm not. I gotta get up here so I can get a good look at him, alright? It's hard at an elevated angle.
Blast him, the hostage is still up there.
You got the keys for this chopper here?
Situation that you could take advantage of, whether it means you could move, or it means you could just,
Alright.
think of something.
Sir? Alright. I need to take one step closer just to get a good look at him, alright?
All right.
How you holding up there?
I'm good. Apart from a gun to my head for half of this shit, I'm good.
It's okay.
See, he ain't no uglier than when I got him.
Good.
Okay,
Alright.
so
That's not what your mother said last night.
let's try and keep a bit of small talk, okay? All right. Now, just for this purpose, his attention is fully on you at the moment, okay? Keep that attention.
Alright,
Try and keep him calm. Ask how his bloody day's been, mate. Something.
Alright. How's your day going so far? You know what?
Oh, it's just fucking fine. I got some fucking four-eyed freak here sitting here talking to me, wasting my fucking time when my pizza's fucking getting cold.
Well, the delivery service does have to follow the road laws, sir.
Oh, the delivery service has to follow the fucking road laws, huh?
Yes.
Okay. What you're saying to him is just going to irritate him.
Head here is going to follow the fucking
Show
laws
medic
of
310
physics.
Alright.
Maybe throw your hands up. Maybe show that you're not armed.
Look, I'm not armed, sir, alright? I'm not armed. Alright? Alright, now, how about you, tell me, what's so important about the White Sox? What got you interested in them?
They're from Chicago. What the fuck else do you need?
You're from Chicago?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago.
What's that place like?
It's fucking windy. You ain't
10-9
heard
your
of a
last, sorry?
fucking windy city?
I've never been to
242, go for
Chicago
taser.
before.
We're in a training
What's
situation.
Chicago? Besides,
I just didn't hear the last call.
besides,
Go, go, go.
shit.
Right, okay. Anyone see anything wrong with this situation?
We both went for him.
We should have called for cuffs. I should have stayed up and gotten Alex to safety.
All right, let's all get up on the roof and we'll have a quick talk about that. You can potentially uncuff him when we're up here too.
No, I kind of like him like that now.
Of
Okay.
course you fucking
All
do.
right. So it's okay. There's a few things we need to discuss. Okay. Some of the demeanor and the language that was used is going to irritate him. Okay. One of the things to negotiate, and the major thing, is negotiating something that he wants to something that you can give him. Okay, to keep him calm, to keep him focused on you. Now,
I
in a
will say
situation,
now, I am
Mhm.
quite surprised with the conversation that both the cadets were having. I'm surprised the guy didn't shoot me already in the back or in the head.
Me too. Yeah, me too. Okay, so maybe not saying, "Oh, how's your day been?" Well, not very good.
I can.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, but to be fair, you were the one who recommended that. So that was the first thing
I
that
didn't
popped
mean
in my head.
specifically. Yeah, it was an example. Okay, he's mentioned pizza. Oh, what's your favorite pizza place? Okay, he's mentioned hats. Oh, what's your favorite hat brand? Keep him occupied.
I was
okay?
debating the pizza, but I didn't want him to keep asking
Well,
where the pizza was.
Well,
If
that's
they're
the
demanding
thing.
things, you
okay?
can use that to your advantage. They're demanding things that they want and like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean,
But the
true.
the distraction whilst your colleague went round the back was perfect. Okay, that was very, very good. Now, you were walking up to him with the beanbag. I think I counted about 10 to 15 seconds that you could have just tased him. Okay, executing is very important. Get it done. Get it be done quick. All right. Tase him. Get him in cuffs. Secure the hostage extremely quickly. Okay. It could have been done a bit quicker. Ultimately, it was done. And it was sort of done well. But if I'm being brutally honest, the hostage would have been shot.
The 5 seconds I stood there watching you, he could have realized I was, looking at you out of the corner of my eye, turned around and shot you square in the face.
Yeah.
Or shot the
I
hostage.
mean, the
No,
negotiating would have been
the
would have got him shot.
the whole negotiation down here. I will agree with Kane. Like in that fucking 20 to 30 minutes of negotiation, I'm not gonna lie. Within the first 5 minutes, I am surprised that Wyatt didn't shoot me.
I give him time.
was-
When I
it was
turned
like-
around and I said, how do you think his brain will react to the laws of physics? If I would have seen you behind me at that point, 100% both of you would have been shot. I think I didn't. I think I just turned enough to not see you, but if I had seen you, that would have been it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so this
another
is why
s-
negotiating is so important. Go on.
Another very small thing that I will point out: this is a probably 12-foot drop.
He would have died.
When you tased me and I went off the edge, like, that's if I could have broke my neck, I could have been really hurt, and then at that point, now it's your ass because yes, you
Yeah.
are trying to maintain, you're trying to protect the hostage, but you do also have a obligation to cause minimal harm to your suspect as well. So if I was a piece of shit kind of suspect, I could sit there and sue you for injuries. I could sit in the hospital for 6 weeks and act like my neck was broken or like I had some major injury. And so you gotta make sure that if you're gonna tase somebody, you're not gonna put them in a position where you're gonna cause them as much harm. It's kind of shitty because it's like this guy's starting to kill someone, but we do also have that minimize the harm that we do as well.
Would you have recommended he just tackle you?
No. So what would have been a better option?
That's like a no-win
So
situation.
if you clear to the side and the suspect stays where he is, So if the suspect just, I guess if you just stand here for me, mate.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Erickson, you sort of came in at this angle, right?
Yeah.
What would have been a better angle, potentially, to come round?
What you say?
Try and get him from his side. Oh, there's a pair of stairs there. Try and get him from his side. If you hit him from the side, he's got less chance to have gone off the ledge. Okay.
And even if he
Now-
would have at that point, that probably would have been just. It would have been less because he would have probably landed right onto that radiator.
Well, ultimately, we're trying not him to go over the ledge.
Medic
Okay.
376
Yes,
back to
but
pillbox.
you know,
But
accidents
you've got to
happen.
be so careful, and 90% of your training to what you go into in real life situation is going to be situational. Okay, it might not always be a rooftop. It might be in the middle of the street. It might have been inside a pizzeria. Okay, so when I keep reiterating to you person, object, place, that's very important. You know, especially the person and the place aspect. Who is it, and where are they? Well, right now we're on top of a rooftop, and like the situation unfolded, if he did get tasered, there is a chance that he's going to go over the side. Okay, so there was only two options in that situation, wasn't there? Was non-lethal and lethal.
So
Okay,
I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
What do we do if there's like a no tase situation? Like say he was right here, exactly.
Okay, well, your job as part of the negotiations is to try and to stop him from doing that. Okay, is to try and say to him, look, is there any way you could come down? We've got the pizza here, we've got the hat here, all you've got to do is come and get it. Chances are he's going to tell you to go fuck yourself, isn't he? Right? But your job as negotiator is to try and get him into a situation that favors yourself.
Okay, the thing you can always say is, hey, can you just take a step back from the ledge? Because, you know, I don't want you to trip. I don't want, you know, if the wind blows, I don't want, you know, I don't want you to lose your footing and fall. Just take a couple steps back from the ledge, you know.
Exactly.
And
Well,
that's not always, you know, going to work, but it's something, you know, just take a step back from the ledge. I don't want you to trip. I don't want any accidents up here.
Okay, I'm just wondering if he's just, straight up say the suspect was not listening at all, still stood there and just decided to say fuck it, knowing that he could be planning to sue us in the future from this.
So, I mean,
disregard my lash. Show medic 376
ignore the
to
radio for a
LS
minute.
Autos for repairs.
In this situation, right? Say, for example, you have done your very best to your ability to try and negotiate. He has just said "f you" at every single turn. You're not getting anywhere. Ultimately, you are going to have to breach the situation as so. Okay, you are going to have to end this show at some point. If he's not wanting to step back from the ledge, no, I'll jump off the fucking ledge. Okay, well, we're going to try and stop him from doing that. Okay, now he did have a weapon out. Okay, and he did aim it at you several times. Now, if there is no negotiating, he has a lethal firearm and he is pointing at you. If at any moment he lowers his weapon, okay, he is at a significant distance from the hostage, and all of a sudden, oh, he's aiming his weapon at you.
Yeah, I
Do you
noticed.
feel like that's?
I
Do you
noticed
feel
there
like
was
that's
a.
probable enough for you to be able to raise your lethal and to fire upon him?
I noticed there was a chance to where I could have fired actually down there, but I didn't want to risk hitting Alex because he was still so close.
Okay, but just
But
the
yes,
example that
yes,
I've just
yes,
given.
yes.
Okay. What about you, Erickson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there was one time that I could have maybe shot.
Obviously, we've got to be very careful. Even though this is a very open environment, there's no roof or walls, he was still very close to the hostage. If you're using a weapon such as a shotgun, the spread is rather large, okay?
Oh, yes.
So we need to be very careful about executing such a situation as that.
N01 is 1041.
But yes, if
Welcome
he
aboard,
is
November 1.
sort of lowering his weapon,
Aw.
he's raising his weapon, he's lowering his weapon,
Show
he's
medic
raising his weapon,
323 at LS Autos currently being danced on.
then there's going to be a situation
Well,
that you should
do
take
enjoy.
advantage of that, okay? And perhaps you're going to have to take advantage of that. But again, it's situational. Please use your knowledge and what we train you, and more importantly, your instinct, okay? Read the bloody room. What is it that you can give him that he wants? He wanted the keys to the helicopter. Probably not going to be able to give him the keys to the helicopter, but you can sure as bloody hell get him that pizza.
Yeah. Be like, we'll give you the keys after you finish the pizza. Try to keep them,
Well, no, you can't.
Well,
Don't
yes,
promise him an exit, okay?
but
Don't promise them an exit because you don't want to give them one.
yes, but I'm just as an example, that's what I would say to keep him there.
I probably would have tried to talk about the pizza. The other thing is, did anyone ask him why he's doing this?
I was debating, but when you told me, asking him certain questions that might piss him off, I didn't want to keep pissing him off.
At the very beginning, somebody did ask, like, what's,
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
pizza
one of
that
them
Alex
did
likes,
ask,
it's wrong.
Okay,
and Wyatt
good.
did state what the reason was.
Good. So that's probably one of the most important opening questions to a negotiating is what you did. No, why are we here? Okay, try and understand them. Try and get in their frame of mind. They're either extremely pissed off, they're upset. Just try and understand. Okay.
I think you were the one who actually did point out, like, hey, I like Chicago style too. Like, get on, do what you can to get on their side. I played it a little difficult. Because not everybody's going to be reasonable. You're going to have that guy who just wants to be a fucking
That one
problem.
guy who don't care.
Yeah, he's committed to, I'm going to be a fucking problem, and there's not a whole lot you can do. You still can try, and you never know what's going to work with some people. Sometimes you just say the one thing, and all of a sudden that guy's gonna be like, oh shit, wait a second, okay, yeah, and it's people are weird. Nobody,
Yeah.
what works for Jim may not work for Tom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as soon as you asked why I was getting behind that, I was like, I'm getting up here to get a better view of him because that's a pretty,
I think
accurate
maybe you could
reasoning.
have asked him that though, right? You
Could-
could have
they
said, "Look,
could have
do you
done it a
mind if
lot
I get
better,
a bit
so-
closer?"
Wyatt, if you
I
play
did.
the bad guy again real quick.
Right, let's redo it again.
We're not going to redo it again real quick. I'm just going to show an example of what the whole thing was.
Oh,
So if one of
wait.
you guys want to be the bad guy up on that roof again.
Oh.
So Wyatt, if you want to run up real quick, and then I'll come back up in shortly.
Medic 3 to November 1.
Go for the
So,
level 1.
let's say,
Any
right,
chance anyone's in
you
there looking
two
for an orientation?
are doing the negotiations, right? So I'm going to have my hands up.
Lobby?
And I'm going to walk over. It's like, all right,
I
sir,
don't see anyone.
I'm
No.
going to ask you if it's
They might
okay.
be
I'm going to
upstairs,
go
I
ahead
can
and
check
step
for
on these
you.
containers at the
No,
side here
you're
just so I
fine.
can
They're
get a better
supposed to
look at
come
the
in an hour
hostage,
ago,
if
and I
that's
was hoping
okay.
they just got their times wrong. I think I'm probably going to stop
I'm not
waiting
going to
for
do
them.
anything. I just want a better look at the hostage.
Show
You wanna
Medic
get my
3
pizza here
76 back to
quicker?
pillbox.
We will attempt to get your pizza here quicker. I just want to get up on these containers at the side of me here just to get a better look at that hostage. Okay, I'll keep my hands up in the air so you can see I'm not going to do anything stupid.
Fine, do whatever you got to do, but don't
All right.
no fucking bullshit.
All right, see? There you go. I'm just going to stand here and talk to you real quick, okay?
All right.
All I wanted to do was get a better look at the hostage. Can you tell me what's the reason for this today?
I told your buddies down there. This fucking guy here. He says he likes New York style pizza better than Chicago. I can't fucking let that slide.
Well, that is quite a disgrace, isn't it? Chicago style is way better than New York style.
See, there you go. See, somebody here's got some fucking brains.
All right, can you go ahead and tell me what we can do to ensure that this hostage gets out safely today?
I need a Chicago White Sox snapback baseball cap. I want a large Chicago style pizza so I can show this fucking scumbag here, this fucking mutt, what real fucking pizza is. And I need the fucking keys to this fucking chopper here. I'm gonna take that fucking machine gun and fucking hunt down all the fucking New York style eaters.
Alright, so we can certainly get you the pizza and the hat. I can't make any promises on the helicopter, but I'll see what I can do, okay?
See what you can do, huh?
I will definitely see what I can do. I can't make any promises at this moment in time. Tell me, you say you like the White Sox. Who's your favorite player?
Fucking the whole fucking team. You know, you pick one of us, you pick all of us.
Who's the best player?
You can't just fucking single one out.
I get that. Who's the best player on that team, out of your opinion?
Show medic 323 at pillbox.
Are you asking so many fucking questions, huh?
Patrol.
I'm just trying to see what your interests are, sir. That's all.
I said it's like picking your favorite kid. You don't fucking do it.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. And
Which
then
one of
about,
these officers? Which one of these officers is your favorite officer, huh?
personally, I'd say
Which one would you be most upset if I fucking shot right now?
the most upset if I shot.
Well, if I was to shoot one of them, which would you be most upset about?
Oh, I'd say Kane behind me here because he's doing all the work for me today. The guy
That's
waving
me.
behind you, behind me. That's the guy who I'd be most upset
See,
about.
that's
if
how
you
I could
shot him.
tell. That's how I could tell you're not from Chicago because you could pick a favorite. You're not supposed to pick favorites when it comes to family.
I might not be from Chicago, but their pizzas do be baller. The best damn
You know,
fucking
I
pizza
can't
I
argue
ever
with
had.
that. That's fair.
All right, so you see how that went? Without
I
the
knew
aggression.
I was the favourite. Yes.
It's only because you're writing the report afterwards. That's all.
Yeah.
If he shoots you, then he has to write the report.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you were gonna say me, and I was about ready to duck for cover.
Right,
I was
so let's.
tempted to search what a white sock is halfway through that. Not gonna lie.
No,
Well,
that's what I thought
that's
he
your
was doing.
special type of sock, Kane.
No, when you asked what's his favorite player and he goes silent, I thought he was being
I genuinely
like,
thought he was googling it.
yeah, I know.
I thought about it. I don't fucking. I'm from Texas. Fuck the Chicago White Sox.
All right, so let's run through that again. Wyatt, we'll go back up on the roof. You guys run through that again.
Lovely.
I'm too old and fat for this.
Okay, so for this training purpose, I'm just gonna let them aware actually.
Imagine he just pulls the freaking trigger. Just pow. Before the training exercise even starts. You know what I also noticed? Pretty sure that's the PD chopper. Is that the
we're just gonna-
BCSO chopper?
No, we are
Okay.
gonna run through this situation. Okay, so one thing that I'd like you both to do is as you go through, and especially in real life, if one of you has your taser out, the other one needs to have a live firing. Okay. It's just because if a situation arises, you're both scrambling to get your service pistol out, okay? Or your rifle, whatever you've got on you. So you two decide between you who's carrying the taser and who's going to be having the live firing. And for this situation, it's the beanbag rifle, okay?
Yep.
So choose between you. Okay. So, Cold Arbor, you are carrying a live firing weapon. If you fire that, you're potentially going to kill them, okay?
Yes.
So just let's keep that in mind. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Fucking mutts, that's close enough. What the fuck you want?
Oh, what can we get for you? You have something that we want. So what can we do for you to get that hostage out of the situation?
What the fuck you want, Snow White?
I just want that officer back. That's all I want, and no one to get hurt.
Officer right here.
Yep, that one. Yep,
This one right here. Alright, tell you
yep,
what I
that one.
want. I want a large Chicago style deep dish pizza.
One large Chicago deep dish.
Listen to me.
Mhm.
Fucking Snow White over there. I want a fucking signed fucking snapback baseball cap from the Chicago Red Sox. I want the whole fucking roster. I want the guy who fucking scrubs the toilets to sign that shit. You understand? I want the whole
Yes, sir.
fucking organization to sign it. And I need some fucking keys to this fucking chopper behind me. Alright? You give me those three things, Your fucking buddy here gets to go free. Not any ugly.
Okay, so right now, he doesn't know you're here. Okay, so he's probably going to get a bit of a surprise when you do come out.
All right, we got that pizza on order already. It's being rushed here, and we're getting that hat for you.
Some bullshit fucking place here. Fucking Tony's, fucking bullshit Chicago pizza. Which fucking one is it?
Which one do you want it from? We can order from them all if you want.
Fucking real Chicago. Go to fucking Chicago, Illinois. Fucking bring it down here. Fucking air flight that shit. Fucking Air Force One.
It'll be cold by the time it gets here, though. And that'd be unfortunate.
Some shit and get it here fucking quick. Put it in the fucking microwave. I don't fucking care.
All right. We can get that for you ASAP. Is it all right if I come a little bit closer? I'll put my weapon away. I just want to inspect the hostage, make sure he's in good medical condition.
Yeah, he's fine. I ain't fucking hurt him yet.
All right, I need to.
Shut the fuck up.
I need to check on him, sir, just to make sure, so we can let our EMS personnel know.
I'll tell you what, he's got a real fucking medical problem. He's got a fucking runny mouth.
Yeah, we know about that already. It's already being looked into. What are we all doing up here right now? Why are we all here? Why'd you take him?
This fucking mud here, he's fucking talking about New York style pizza being better than Chicago.
Right, is there a better position you could be in right now?
Get him to look away. I can't move.
One more fucking word. Don't make me fucking do it.
Get him to look away to the left.
And it's all right. Just talk to me. I know you're right. You're right. That pizza is much better than whatever he likes. You know.
Right, you need to move.
The deep dish, it just hits different. From Chicago, it's the best. You know.
No asshole. Your mom is an asshole.
Shut.
15 shots fired. Unknown if suspect is down.
All units, this is a training situation. Please ignore.
Get up!
Taser,
I can't get up! Oh no, I can't get up.
Uh-oh.
Snow White.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I can't get up! I can't stand up! I can't stand up!
Free, motherfucker.
969 to Med 3.
Send it.
Is it possible you could come up to 505? The training exercise went a little bit, off skew.
Copy. Show medic 3 en route. Do you mind sending in a 311 call for me?
Hey,
I couldn't stand up when I
Sorry
crouch.
to
I
dash
can't
right of the
stand up.
dictations November 1. Good luck.
there you go. I said
No
it
worries.
for you.
What the
10-4,
heck?
thank you. Show medic 376 to latest. Officer down, I'm guessing.
Okay, I have.
Hey, firm.
Damn. So is he knocked out or is he down?
Alright.
He got butted.
Like he's knocked out.
Reflexes
So he's
got
just-
really fucking.
He's
just out
He's
cold.
got a
then.
bit of bruising to the face, and it looks like his nose was bleeding, possibly his lip as
Yeah.
well.
My bad.
Okay.
You hit him
How?
good there.
I
Muscle
have
memory fucking came into play there, and
Okay. Does anyone know when you crouch, you're unable to stand back up?
No, you are.
I can't.
Right, let's all just calm down. Let's use this as a real environment because it is. Okay. So first things first, you've got a fellow colleague with a head injury. All right? So I'm not expecting you to be paramedics in this situation, but a bit of professionalism. Okay? Let's keep on fucking topic.
All right.
Because unfortunately, this isn't a training exercise anymore. Someone is injured. All right? So he's got a head injury. So what's the first thing we should probably not do?
Touch the injury.
Exactly. We don't want to be moving them. Okay? I'm not a fucking professional medic. None of us are. Let's wait for them to get here. All right, Cadet, I want you to go back down and I want you to go and wait for the paramedics to turn up. Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Ew.
Hey,
This way.
3 to 969.
This is 215 in place of 969. Go ahead.
What side of the building are you guys going to be located at?
We're going to be at the top left when you go in. You just passed us.
10-4.
822 back in radio. Anything going on at the current moment?
747, training exercise has taken place. Unfortunately, one of the cadets has been injured. Paramedics have now arrived on scene for treatment.
Copy. Is any other officer involved in the training?
We have 969, we have 215, 776, and myself. 242.
Pick 323 on scene.
He's up here.
Yeah, it's a bit of a jungle to get up here, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Noticed.
All right, so we've got one head injury, slight blood leaking. As
All
far
right.
as our medical expertise go, I'm afraid.
So, I've got his head stable on Wyatt's coat here. I've cleaned up from what I can see of the blood. It seems, I'm not too sure because I'm not very medically inclined, but it looks like he's got a broken nose and his lip is cut open.
Copy. I'm gonna get a good look over myself. Thank you, though.
Yep. Let me move out of the way for you. Always LSPD. Oh, it's all good.
Smoking over his unconscious cadet.
It's the stress.
It's the stress. Jesus.
Does someone mind telling me what happened here?
Butt of a gun.
Chaining exercise, got too close. Guy was
Muscle
forced
memory.
to muscle memory him with the butt of the gun against his will.
Memoried him.
Yep.
Well, you know, training. Somebody gets too close when you're trying to shoot.
Basically,
bash them, and
his natural
training took in.
instincts,
Yeah.
his natural instincts came in, and he genuinely thought he was in danger and just whipped around with the butt of the gun and smacked him in the face.
For a second, I thought I took him out with the beanbag shotgun. I was like, oh no.
Oh no, he got dropped.
I say though, that was a good fucking shot with that beanbag gun directly in the middle of the fucking back on my plate.
822 is gonna be at 1038. Glory Way eastbound, just west of Mirror Park, near post 3555. No extra units needed.
Danville.
Bike occupied times 2, both not wearing helmets.
Okay. It's Optical time. Who wants to help me transport him down once I'm ready?
Well, I think that's you,
Say,
Topless.
I was gonna say I'll go along.
I can blast it down there in my personal vehicle.
Yeah, we're gonna go get the vehicle ready.
To be fair, I did tell him, you know, I was gonna turn that white hair pink.
Where we heading? AMS?
We'll wait for him to get in the ambulance, and we'll probably follow them up. That's probably the best course of action right now.
So are they coming with us too, or are they just getting in the ambulance?
Well, Adams is in the vehicle in front. He's probably going to go down first, but we'll wait for him to get in the ambulance. So if you want to reverse it up to the ambulance, just in case they need anything else.
76 Pillbox Hospital, personal vehicle.
Alright, I guess I'll check on them real quick. Or, oh wait, no, I think they're coming down. I think I see one just out of the corner of my eye. Oh no. Okay. There we go, they got him. He's just...
Yeah, it's just a bit difficult to get him down, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, code 4, my 1048.
That's gonna be the fun part, though.
10 for.
This part.
And this one I'm just gonna hand down.
Okay.
Yeah, they can't reach.
Yeah, here we go.
969 med 3, we were going to lower pillbox or upper?
Lower.
10 4.
Okay, last one, same thing. Just gonna hand them down.
Yep. Seems a lot easier.
There we go. We got through there. And no one died. Show medic 376 to pillbox +1.
All right, let's follow them. Just keep your distance.
969 is 23 pillbox hospital going 10 6.
747 plus 3 en route with medical. Well, plus 2.
There are a couple individuals at the VPD. Show me making contact.
10 4, let me know if you need additionals.
Medic 3 to November 1.
For November 1.
Are you gonna be able to handle this patient or others?
Yeah, I should be able to. Where are you?
I'm on my way now. I just didn't know if you're gonna be busy with other
I
patients
was
or not.
just sitting in the lobby.
4.
822 969.
Send it.
Meet me in tech channel 3.
10-4.
Gonna be coming in through the ambulance bay. It's gonna be a yellow, green tag.
That's it. You just park it out the front, lights and sirens off now. There we go.
Show medic 376 at pillbox +1.
Don't block the front door, whatever you do. There we go.
Now we wait.
Show medic 310-6 giving gas.
776, I'm here with 240.
Alright, you just wait out here, keep an eye on the car for me, please.
Yeah.
Show medic 3 back 10-8. Show medic 3, 23 at pillbox.
Alright, guess I can't dismiss that dispatch. It's just stuck.
A22 969.
And then
He's asking for the name of the individual we do have in custody. Can we release that
negative.
one? Copy.
$215 to 47 or to 747 direct.
Send it.
I'm gonna have to go 10-6 for like 2 seconds. I will not be able to watch the car for those 2 seconds.
10 film. I'll come out front.
969 to 215.
He's already gone, mate. Put him in the trunk.
What? I just barely heard you.
Be advised, okay. You don't have to tell one individual officer that you're going 10-6, just announce it on the radio.
10-4, he just wanted me to watch the vehicle. And I, wanted to make sure that he knew I wasn't going to be able to for 2 seconds. Alright. Still going to be 10-6 for 2 seconds.
10-4.
215 back to Nate. 215 to all units. Be advised that explosion was right next to pillbox.
Do you
So now it's
see
going to be
it?
76. Be advised, I am going to be in a personal vehicle.
Have fun, boys.
You have it marked already.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it? Is it
Behind us.
Yeah, it's on Poplar Street.
Uh, 747+2 responding to latest.
So now it's 0.3 clicks out.
Oh, damn.
So now show me 23.
It would have been
747+2 show
This
23.
is down below.
power
Check
plant
under
down
the
below.
underpassage real quick.
This right here. This is what would have exploded, but it's acting like it didn't.
Underpassage and in the canals looking code 4 currently. I can't see anything.
No, it was upper, because it sounded like it was to the right, but below. It was up ahead more.
No. I don't see anything. There's no smoke or anything like that.
No, but I can't see anything down there, and I can't see anything around this area.
The problem with this is that sound would have echoed, so I think it was down here.
Yeah.
It would have just carried up, but there's nothing.
No, there
I think it's
isn't. I
probably
can't
just
see
another
nothing.
local.
Yep.
I mean, medical hasn't shouted about any alerts either, so
No, they haven't. So that's a good sign.
yeah.
So
I'm gonna 76 back to VPD to get my cruiser out.
Yeah, I'll be doing the same.
So what? It was just a local?
969,
More than likely, it happens quite more often than you think.
So what? A local just decided to say fuck it and end his life?
I mean, quite more often than none, you will see them driving off the bridges and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, great. Nice to know. Any explosion could just be a local.
Yeah, but it's all. I mean, Rex has had a real issue the other day where they were just driving into the bumps over and over again.
I know of that issue. I witnessed it firsthand one time when going to get gas for my bike.
776.
He hasn't reported in since that one call, has he?
He's thinking. He's at the hospital.
Oh.
776 is in his thoughts.
And 4.
His location was Pillbox.
Oh, are you parking it just to pull it out again, or are you pulling out a different one?
No, that's all she wrote for me today.
Oh, okay. Stay
It's the
safe.
end of shift for me.
Meet y'all up on floor 2.
All right, Kane, give me your feedback on them. Your
Ooh.
personal FTO feedback on both the cadets, starting with Zach.
Knew it.
Okay.
If you could all come a little bit closer so I can hear you if you have anything to say to interject with Mr. Kane.
So I think in regards to your questions, let me just read my notes quick. You ask a lot of questions. It's good. I like that. There's times to talk and then there's times to listen. So just be wary, okay? Just be wary when you're talking. If there's a scene you're talking, just make sure you're listening, okay? I know you've got your questions and just wait, all right? When we went through the holding, you listened. That's good. When we went and did the pit maneuvering, couple of failed executions, a couple of successful. It's good. That's what we like to see. Persistence. Okay. Now the main one, the negotiating. I'd like you to go off and do a little bit of homework as such about negotiating skills and tactics. I personally don't want to sign you off on negotiating just yet. Okay, I'm happy to sign you off, in my opinion, for the pit maneuvering, the holding, the booking, all that sort of stuff, the usage of tasers. But the negotiating, I want to work with you a little bit more on, purely for the fact that it's your safety involved as well. Okay, I want to be able to comfortably and safely say, yeah, I believe your negotiating tactics is up to scratch. You didn't do anything majorly wrong. I think it's just you're almost there, just not quite. Okay.
All right.
Other than that, yeah, you've shown great aptitude today. A lot of effort. It's been a lot to take in as well. Probably more than what 2 or 3 cadets do in a week. You've done in a good session today. So, pat on the back for that. Very good.
All right.
Is that everything there for Mr. Cold Harbor, in your opinion?
I think that's everything from me for Mr. Cold Harbor.
All right, Mr. Cold Harbor, have you got any feedback from me for Mr. Sterling here? If you want, you don't have to state it in front of him. You can take me aside and talk to me about it privately. There will be no calls or obligations. At the end of the day, he is also under training just like yourself, so he needs to learn as well as you.
So one thing I would say, and I know this is nothing against you, you're just doing your job. All right. When I'm trying to think of negotiations, having someone giving me ideas to say as an example while I'm trying to think would definitely hinder my ability to talk to the suspect because I'm trying to listen to 2 people at once.
Okay, I'll take note of that. Thank you.
Other than that, I don't have any comments.
Okay. Sterling, how about Jace? How did he do? How did Mr. Erickson do today?
Yeah. Okay, same. Today you've done a lot. It's a lot of information to take in. I feel like you're picking up on this very quickly. We were in an active pursuit earlier. I think you handled yourself very professionally. Your call-outs, spot on. Your positioning, your speed, spot on. You were listening to call-outs that I was giving you and executed a few very well. So massive thumbs up. Well done for that. The same with processing, booking, taser training. Again, it's a lot of information to take in, and you've both been soaking it up like a good information sponge that we like to see. Pit maneuvering, how do you feel like that went?
That went well. I think I'll have to do it a few more times to get it down. But...
Yeah, I think that's going to be an issue with most of your training. Is I don't know who I said it to, but you can read a book on how to swim. You're not going to learn until you jump in, right? So it's more of like a hands-on thing, and I'm sure, actually, I know you will be in more active pursuits, and potentially you'll get into a situation where you can execute a pit maneuver. Negotiation tactics was a little bit slow from both sides at the start, but it's something new. Okay, and on the second rerun, you did take the forefront on that. Okay, I saw you be a bit more bolster, a bit more confident on that, so that's absolutely fantastic. You straight off the bat, how have we got in this situation on the second run? Straight off the bat, you got into, how did we get into this situation today? What is it that we can do? So the both of you got better towards the end. Unfortunately, the training session didn't end the way we anticipated. But
yes,
yeah. But the main thing is you're okay. It's a lesson learnt for everyone, myself included. Unfortunately, in training, things like this happen, and in a positive silver lining, it's better these things happen in training than they happen in the real world. Okay.
because it allows you to test your resolve and your reflexes and adapt to a situation that was unexpected.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So, for yourself, Erickson, I think in general, yeah, good job. I think you're doing really well.
Mr. Erickson, same question goes for you. Have you got anything that you feel like Mr. Sterling here could have done better to aid you in learning all the information that you received today?
Medic 3 to November 1.
Once again, I will state that you do
Gal?
not have to state this information in front of you.
If
You
you'd
can
like
take
to
me
meet
in
me
private
down
if you feel more
in
comfortable.
examination room 4, I'm bringing a patient down.
Nothing I can think of at the moment. I think he was really supportive in my learning and taught me a lot and gave me the chance to learn both through my own actions and learning from my mistakes, and also guiding me in other situations to learn, as he teaches first, and then I learn from that as well.
Okay, amazing. Is that everything from you three?
989.
Yeah, that's all from me.
All right.
969.
Send it.
Good VPD currently.
A firm currently in the bullpen, second floor.
Yeah, but I could join us in the office for a couple seconds.
10-4, give me a second, I'll be right there. Let me just finish this 25 up.
Alrighty. From my side, Jace, Zach, you guys did fucking amazingly today. All my points that I was concerned about, Kane has already brought up. There's not much else I have to say on that, but you guys did receive a lot of information today, which you have soaked up quite a lot of it. I will state that some of this information may be hard to grasp on, especially with that negotiation for the hostage today that we had, because that was a whole new thing for you. With both of you, we have been through pit procedures and taser training and pursuit and comms and stuff like that, but the whole hostage situation was a brand new thing for both of you to go through.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that was my first ever time doing negotiations out of all of the times I've been at a robbery.
Yeah. So you will get those more frequently now, because just so you know that on a store or in a bank, the tellers are no longer citywide hostages. Just so you are aware of that. As for my feedback on you, Mr. Sterling, I've already come at you with one of my points of views, which was The only thing previously that I'd seen you fail on was getting Mr. Erickson here to set up his radar instantly when he got in the cruiser. You
That's right.
waited midway through your code 1, which
Yeah.
you rectified that. You told me that you realized that and you were kicking yourself for it, which I am happy about. I'm happy you admitted to your mistake there. I will also side with Mr. Cold Harbor a little bit. It is kind of hard when an FTO is trying to give you a few ideas. I usually tend to, in my FTO status, and I believe Mr. Cold Harbor has seen this from myself, I tend to stand back, let them do everything, and if they need any help or if they're stuck, they will pause scene and ask for that assistance. I understand that you are trying to help them to your best abilities, but some cadets will not be able to handle the information you throw at them as well as in the middle of a scene. Each cadet is different. I will admit that. Personally, I'd be able to handle you speaking to me and listening to the hostage, but some cadets and some people are not able to do that. So I'd say personally, pull each of the cadets aside at first and ask them like, "Hey, do you want me to give you tips throughout this, or do you want me to just stand back and be at your disposal? And if you need help, you ask me." Because I like just throwing them in the deep end, letting them do them, and if I feel like they fucked up, I'll step in and take over, which I've done with Zach a couple of times.
Let me put it to you this way. I've failed a lot, but it's for the better. It caused me to learn from my failures. And I'd rather fail at a training session than fail at a real situation. Because I know
think
I
that's
can
the
improve
best
in
way
the
to look
future.
at it. Yeah.
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 Now, are you two going to be going back on patrol? Because if you are, I will try and get another officer to come and take one of you guys while I go in and have a 76 with 822 and 989.
Yeah, I might
I'm
take a
gonna clock
nap.
out
What
for
about
the
you,
night.
Snow White?
I'm gonna be clocking out for the night.
Alrighty, so
Yeah.
Kane, if you want to go ahead and take Cold Harbor unless
I'm,
you're going to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to clock off as well.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep too. All of us are. Or all three of us are.
That's fine. Alright, brilliant training sessions today, guys. You've all done fucking fantastically, especially you, Kane.
Thank you, sir. Can I borrow you for a moment?
Of course you can.
Lovely stuff. Yeah, good job today, guys. Seriously, well done. Snow White, go and rest.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's gonna be his freaking like nickname, isn't it? Mine.
100%.
I mean, hey,
mine's
listen,
Gas Pump.
listen, right?
His is Snow
Oh,
White.
Snow White's better than fucking Gas Pump.
No, it's honestly, Gas Pump's growing on me, and I hate you for it at times.
All right. Yeah. Go and enjoy yourselves.
776 is back tonight.
Well, have a good night.
822
Enjoy
969 is a very
yourselves.
long second you're taking.
I said I was finishing up at 25.
Wait. Hang on, wait. I just realized something.
What?
Yeah, should I give you, should we give
know what
you
your
the
25 is.
shotguns and the ammo back, or are we just
I'm
supposed to hold on to
25ing
them?
from the previous training sessions that we just had.
The beanbag, they're my gift to you.
But they're class 2, so I'm not class 2
No,
certified.
it is not a
you're
class
just gonna-
2. It is a less lethal.
Oh, it is?
It's a beanbag shotgun. It's a left lethal. It does not deal damage. It will only bruise you. You will be getting trained in that once the SOPs are out. So keep it in your personal locker. Do not, and I mean do not, go out on patrol until we state otherwise with that beanbag gun.
So keep it in there unless notified by higher ups.
776, 76 to VPD.
Alright, I'll do that before I clock off.
Alright.
Have a good night.
You too.
Sure glad I asked that.
Yeah.
And then I will put you back there, and you back up there. Actually, no. I need to get used to that loadout. Meaning... 215 going 1042, 10-7.
10-4, have a good one.